Hello, I am Umbrenero, and welcome back to Umbrenero's Life. Today's video is 8 themes to try in January. We have made it to our final theme video for 2024, and it's for January. So, we're going to start off with the first theme idea, which is a black and gold theme. And for this version, I decided to go very minimal and make it simple and nothing too out there. Because at the beginning of the year, sometimes it's easy to get overwhelmed and not have the time you had hoped for. So I just chose a very, very simple theme that you can do very minimally with just black and gold. So I used some washi tape around the edges, grabbed a goldish color marker, and a very, very dark gray that's close to black to make it very simple. The next theme I did was a firework theme, because New Year, there's usually fireworks going off and stuff like that, so I wanted to have a little bit of fun with it, and this is my interpretation of some fireworks, because they're not always the same, and they can be different colors. So I just took a few different colors that looked like they would go very well for this and used them. And by the end of doing these, I got the little design of how I wanted them to go pretty much down. So it always starts out rough, but that's fine. The next theme I decided to do was a geometric square type theme. And I've done geometric themes sporadically throughout these little theme idea videos, and I wanted another one to go here at the end of the year. So, to make it easy, I decided I was just going to repeat the same couple colors and just have fun with this. So I just started filling in the colors for the squares that I had already penciled in and just kept my little pattern going. Whenever they ran into a box of a square that was already done, I just made it go behind for this large one. But I wanted to show that it was going behind and not just becoming part of it. So I drew the lines around it. Very quick, very simple, very easy theme idea. This next one is kind of based off of my January theme from 2024, where I drew the world serpent from God of War and a mountain range that he was in. So I kind of went back to how I did this in January slightly. I didn't put as much detail as I could have. Then again, I didn't put too much detail then either. But I went through and just did very simple mountain range and stuff like that. The God of War games, there's a lot more detail that you could take from those games and use to build a true theme up to your standards. Because the color key that I decided on for it, none of those colors were in my little theme idea. Like, I completely referenced my cover page when I sketched this out. So the fifth theme idea I came up with was an ice theme, because January is usually winter, especially where I live. It gets cold and you have a lot of ice. So I grabbed a couple pastel colors that reminded me of ice. And I kind of sketched a roof that icicles were hanging off of. So it's a little hard to see at times, but it's a different theme than I have done in the past, and it's kind of nice. And it could be a theme that you can use in any winter month, whether your winter is in December, January, February, or if it's when where I live is in summer. So the next theme is a very, very simple one, and it is a Polaroid. A little Polaroid picture. And I didn't want to go too detailed with this. I wanted it to be a minimal theme because start of the year is usually very busy for some people, or it's a time where you want to be very conscious of what you're doing. So I just did little Polaroid pictures, colored the screen black, and then added a pop of color with like the detail of what is in that picture. Did a quick outline, and that was it. So this can be as minimal or as extravagant as you want, but it's just a theme idea. You don't need to do it, just like you don't need to do this next theme, which is a tea theme. I could have done so much more here than I ended up doing, because I do like tea and stuff like that. But just trying to think of a bunch of different ideas for this, I was getting stumped. So I just simply drew a teacup with some, I think I put it as matcha in it, and drew a little tea bag, found a sticker of a teacup, and I was just going with the flow here. Like, you can do so much more. You can use tea to stain your pages even if you really wanted to. So the last theme I had the idea of doing was a train theme. And I had a few stickers that were going to fit very well here. And then I chose a couple colors that felt like they represented trains pretty well, at least that I could think of. And I had stickers because I did not want to butcher a train like I did the airplane. So I stuck those in. And I did add a little railroad track in the little bit of a white space I had left, just to fill it a little bit more. But, like I've been saying, these are just ideas. They're not actual themes that need to happen and stuff like that. Out of these themes, they can be done as extravagant or as minimal as you would like. And that's something that I like when it comes to a theme, because if you're having a busy month and you don't want to go too over the top, you can do something very, very simple. And for me, sometimes that's just what I need to do. So, thank you for watching. And until next time, I am Umbrenero. Bye!